Hello, my beautiful beings. In today's video, I want to talk about the key to being consistent within whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever it is that you're working on in your life. This is how to stay consistent with doing that. And so stay tuned. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. And in today's video, I wanted to bring up a topic that I was thinking about this morning. And I thought I'd share, and it was about consistency. I want to make a video on what the key to consistency is. And there's not one specific key. There's a couple of different things that play into being consistent with whatever it is that you want to do. A little backstory: I've been on YouTube for about a year and a half now, and so I feel like I've been pretty consistent within the past year and a half. So I want to explain to you kind of some of the ways of how I've been consistent for so long, and kind of explain how I've been able to do that. So I think the first thing is the first thing that we have to understand is that there are going to be times that we need breaks. I think this is one of the most important things to understand, because consistency is great, right? We need consistency, but there are also times that we need a break and that we need to kind of slow down a little bit, and I think that it's important to understand that within consistency, breaks are very necessary. A lot of the times we kind of want to rush into things when we aren't feeling the best and we're not feeling like we want to, and I think that when we try to, whether that is posting YouTube videos like me, or whether that is writing music, right, whether that is painting, whatever it is that you want to do, if you are working towards a goal, right, and you want to stay consistent, understand that through consistency, there is going to be times where you need a break, and don't feel bad for it. A lot of the times people say that people will think that you need to be consistent and that you need to be working even when you don't feel good, and I think that there are some times where I don't feel good and I still post videos, but I'm saying that if you don't feel good enough to post, I never post a YouTube video if I don't feel good enough to. You know what I mean? There are times where I don't feel as good as I usually do, but if I'm never feeling up to par with making a video, I'll never make one. And I think that that's important in terms of whatever it is that you're doing, because I think that, like I said, consistency is important, but we also need to understand that we need breaks. And I think that breaks are very important for us as well, because it shows us that we don't need to be doing we don't need to be doing everything all the time. I think that life is supposed to be fun, and I think if you're not enjoying the ride, maybe it's a wake-up call to kind of slow your roll and take a little break. That's going to be the first thing, the first part of my video, is understanding that, breaks are necessary, and we need breaks. And your favorite YouTubers always take, your favorite YouTuber, they'd be lying if they said that they've never taken a break before. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be the first part of this video. The second part of being consistent is actually remembering why you started in the first place. This is huge, and this is going to be your main reason for being consistent. This is going to be the main reason to being consistent, is remembering why you did it in the first place. There's obviously a reason that you've done it or that you're doing something, right? So I think it's important to really go back to what it is that made you want to start doing this. You know, for me, I'll give you an example. For me, I want to awaken the collective consciousness to their true abilities, and I want to awaken everybody to their true selves. And so that's my goal. That's why I'm posting YouTube videos. I also think that it's important to do it for yourself. You know, I think that if you're not doing it for yourself, that if you don't, but when I say doing it for yourself, I mean you enjoy doing it. You know, if you enjoy doing something, you're automatically doing it for yourself. And I think that that's really important in terms of staying consistent as well. But yeah, remembering why you started in the first place, I think that's a huge way to keep you on track and keep you going. You know what I mean? It requires self-discipline, you know what I mean? And it requires saying no to your friends sometimes. You know, it's going to require you being okay with not going out to the bar, you know, or not wanting to spend time with some friends, you know, and that's okay. You know, I think that doing this isn't bad necessarily, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about in terms of if it gets in the way of your progress and if it gets in the way of you being consistent, you know, that's kind of the thing that I want to get at. That's one of the huge things about being consistent for me is having self-discipline. And I think that that's been one of the most important things in my YouTube journey so far to this point. And so just remember why it is that you started. You know, that can be a huge thing in terms of staying consistent, because you always go back to the root of why it is that you're doing that. And so, you know, whether that is to awaken humanity, like me, you know, whether that is just posting music because that's something that you enjoy doing, you know, whether that's whatever, it can be for whatever, as long as you enjoy doing that, and as long as it's something that it is that you want to do and that you enjoy doing, you're doing it for yourself, right? And so, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. It's going to be a little bit more of a shorter video today, but I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I have really been amazed at the support that I've been getting throughout the past few videos, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you want to follow me on any of my social medias, they're all going to be down here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or topics for future videos that you want me to upload, feel free to comment them down below. I'm always interested to hear your opinions on what you think I should be posting, or what is something that you want me to post, that you want to hear from, whether it's a question or a comment or, you know, a concern, whatever. I'm always interested and curious to listen to your guys' feedback. So make sure to just let me know. And with that being said, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness, my friends. Mwah.